I bought the F-ing ticket, didn't I? 20 of the weirdest travel stories that get so horrible, they will make you never want to get on a place. And again. BuzzFeed. The woman across the aisle got up to go to the bathroom, had a heart attack, and died. Below are your comments. Many years ago I forgot to take my Valium before flying cross-country. I'm horribly claustrophobic. And asked the flight attendant for a glass of water as soon as I boarded. What was funny was her asking me if I had a spare. When I looked around at the zoo she was going to have to deal with for the next 3 hours, I gladly gave her one. I tell my friends never to tell me bad stories about planes, we all have them. Let's focus on the fun times. One time, the captain had the flight attendant bring me a bottle of wine, because we had had a nice chat at the gate. Another time, I had to go home immediately. There were no Delta flights for 9 hours. I went over to US Air, showed her my Delta ticket and asked if she could help me. She looked at it, said, sure, and I was on a US Air flight in 30 minutes. One time they let me make the welcome speech to everyone on the plane. Coming back from gay games, there were a lot of us from the games. I asked the flight attendant if she would make an announcement acknowledging our group, and she made a wonderful announcement. This was a long time ago. As I was entering the plane, I saw a pilot reading what looked like a manual. I stared at him, he looked over at me and said, I am reading about how to fly a plane. We both laughed. Between door flying off of aircrafts and unruly passengers, I am never flying again. I flew when I was young, when people still knew how to behave on a plane. The quality of everything is low now. Also, an uncle used to service the planes and he said they don't service them the way they used to. They are cutting corners now. Of all of the things not to cut corners on, I would say cutting costs on airplanes should be a no. One time I experienced a very bumpy landing. As we got off the plane, the pilot was standing in the entrance to the bleep it. An elderly lady in front of me said to him, "Young man, did we land? Or were we shot down?" He blushed scarlet. I laughed for 15 minutes. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, please thumbs up.